Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to attempt to do a halo eye look. So if you want to go from this to this. So this is my first attempt at halo and I am super chuffed with it. I think it looks really beautiful. I really love this shade. I'm going to tell you that like a million times. So if you're interested to see how I did this, just keep watching. Okay, so first off, I'm actually going to try and use the brush from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. These are pretty consistent, so if you have one of the small brick-like palettes, you have one of this in it. So one side is really good for packing pigment. It's very soft. I think that one's going to do a good job. I'm a little bit more nervous about the other side. It feels quite soft, but just a bit more resistant than my normal blending brush. But I just want to see how it would fare if I was to take like basically just this brush and maybe my flathead if I was going traveling somewhere. So that's the idea. The foundation I'm wearing on my face today is a wee bit lighter. It's actually the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. Found it in my drawer. I remembered I got it on sale last year and it's not expired, so thought I might as well just use it. And actually it's like a perfect match to my skin, so I'm slightly re-obsessed with that just now. But I'm going to use the 24A Artist Pass palette. And like I said, I'm going to try doing the halo eye look. So the way that Robert Welsh does this is he does a colour just above the crease and then another colour just above that. He's blended in between. And then he comes to do this inner eye and he does a much darker shade for the triangles and then blends that in. So I'm just trying to decide, because obviously we've got quite a few beautiful colours in this palette. And I think the colour that I want in my centre is either going to be Private Oasis, which I've not used yet. It's this lovely shade here. Secret Set maybe. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Secret Set or Private Oasis. Let me just show you these. Okay, that's made my decision. It's going to be Private Oasis. What a colour. That's stunning. Okay. So because I'm leaning more towards the purpley blue, that already gives me a bit of guidance as to what colours I'm going to go for. So I am going to take, I'm going to do this here. So Seek Shade is a kind of purpley browny colour. So I think I'm leaning towards that being the triangle colour. And then it should be Major Inspo for my darker shade here. Stage Persona for the lighter shade. And then it will be Private Oasis just as the halo. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so I'm going to take Major Inspo. I've just popped that on my brush. And the way that he does it is not quite how I'm used to doing it either. He really just pats the colour on and along. And he doesn't really re-dab, which makes me think I'm maybe using far too much product when I do mine. Not that I mind, because I have so much, but... And I'm almost like starting to blend that down. And I know I don't want this to go too far out. He says to start to try and blend it. Oops. He says to start to try and blend it underneath the eye when you're doing your blending with this. So let's switch to the blending side, which is the one I'm a bit nervous about. So it is definitely a bit more of, like I can feel it. Whereas with my other blending brush, I do feel like it's a lot lighter. I'm not really sure that I can see that it's actually moved. Like I can see the line is softening, but I don't see any colour having sort of lifted up. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. Okay, so this is working a bit better if I do a side to side motion rather than my usual sweep up. But I feel like I would be spending the rest of my life like blending. I'm going to go ahead and take Stage Persona now, which is the light purpley colour I said I was going to use, and just put this above just now. Oh, that's so pretty. That's actually really nice together. And just sort of blend. So what that's done is like really reduce the line. Still a little bit harsh in some places for me, but I'll just tap on some more colour. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. I'm just going to go ahead and darken down a little bit Major Inspo, just a tiny bit here. And I just feel like that's a bit more gradated. I'm going to start to bring it in here, because I know I'm going to want a sort of blended look into the dark. So I'm just pulling it into those triangles. And then I'm actually going to take these shades, so it's Seek Shade. And I'm going to just put it, literally, you just want this in a triangle, and then you're going to blend it in, because otherwise you're just going to get a really, really harsh effect. Wow, I'm just proud of myself in the eye, but that's fine. So it's quite a bit browner than I had maybe realised, but not too badly. I'm just gonna arch, so he pulls this right along the crease as well, so it's following that gradient, and it's really just adding depth, which I quite like. I kind of feel like a watercolour painting. And then he talks about adding, so obviously I've got stuff for cut crease or your lighter shades, and he does actually say, and he does I think go ahead and add with his finger, so I'm actually just going to try that. So like I said, it's this shade here, it's called Private Oasis. Oh my god. And then I'm just patting it. I don't want to go too off to the sides because you don't really want to lose that intense like shimmer. Oh my god. This colour is beautiful. Why has no one like atted me for not having used this before? I think I might have taken it a little too far out. I still got tons in my fingers though. Just shows you how much you lift with that. I am just gonna, yeah, just take Seek Shade and just make sure that I give that a bit of a tone down here, and a bit of Major Inspo to redo my line here. I love that. I've never done a halo eye before. Okay, so now I've definitely got glitter on my brush. I'm just going to shake that off, and I'm going to pull a tiny bit of Seek Shade under my eye here. I'm not looking to take it too far out because then you get rid of the whole effect, but I do find that my eyes lift if I put a little bit of a line, so I literally just want to tap it so lightly so it's creating like a shadow and not like a really distinct line. And you can even go ahead and like blend it down a little bit if you feel like you get it too distinct, because that shadow is just giving me like a lift that I don't have otherwise. I'm going to take a little bit of its Major Inspo and pull it along, and then I'm going to take Stage Persona. I'm taking Stage Persona here and towards my inner eye because it's blending quite a bit with Major Inspo. I am tempted to take a bit of the light. So I'm going to take Private Oasis, and I'm going to try and use this brush because so far I've managed to just use this, and the whole idea is that I'd love to know if this will do me like when I'm going traveling, and I just want it to follow as though it's like a light beam is hitting my face at this part. And there is obviously quite a lot of fallout because of the nature of this brush, but that's fine. I can fix that. God, I'm so happy with that. Right, I'm gonna make these two guys friends. Okay, so that is what it looks like when they are both done. I'm living for that gleam. I love that shade. I'd actually seen another YouTuber do it when she was doing, not a halo look, but she'd use it in her inner corner, and I just, honestly, I thought that she just had really good lighting, but I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm such a weirdo, I'm just like winking at myself. The next thing that I want to do is probably do the rest of my face. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off cam. I'm going to have separate videos if you're wanting to know how to do contouring and things coming very, very soon, talking about everything I've learned since I started, which is a lot. I feel like I've came a long way. But just let me fix this. I'm not going to do eyeliner at the moment. I'm going to try it with just mascara, and I might do liner. I'll be back. So this is a finished look. I used Dream Glow to get the highlight on my cheeks. This is a Flor Mar Deluxe Cashmere Lipstick Stilo, which I almost never wear. It's like a metallic-y purple, kind of got glitter shine. I don't know if you can see it from here. Yeah, she's beautiful and she smells really nice, but obviously it's not really an everyday look. But I'm definitely going to use it when I go out today, so I guess it's my everyday. But yeah, I used the Lacura mascara again. I'm happy with that, but it would look really nice with lashes that were even right across. I wouldn't do the ones that sort of graduate out to like a cat eye flick. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. If you did like it, please give me a quick thumbs up down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'd love to hear what you think of this. Anything else you'd like to see me try, any questions, answers, any of the above. You know the drill. Have a great day.